Our keynote speaker tonight is Jonathan Lovitz. Jonathan D. Lovitz is a nationally recognized LGBT business and public policy advocate, currently serving as the Senior Vice President of the National LGBT Chamber of Commerce, the NGLCC. At the NGLCC, he serves as both national spokesperson and political lobbyist, and he is responsible for establishing more than a dozen county, city, and state laws passed over the last 4 years, opening up contracting and economic opportunity to the LGBT business community. Nearly a decade ago, he became an accidental activist, as Out Magazine called him, by using his platform on Logo TV to push LGBT issues that were being previously ignored. Now Lovitz is a regular commentator on MSNBC, CNBC, NPR, The Advocate, and Bloomberg, among others, and has often spoken and fundraised for Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS, The Trevor Report, GLSEN, and the Democratic Party, and more. Jonathan graduated summa cum laude from the University of Florida, where he was named the Outstanding Young Alumni in 2018. The Advocate magazine honored Jonathan as a 2019 queer icon in August 2019. Let's give a great Springfield black tie welcome to the one and only Jonathan D. Lovitz.
Oh. Good evening, Springfield. You've been drinking for 3 hours. That's pathetic. Good evening, Springfield. That was hot. Well, this is epic. I am truly honored to be here. To Jason and the team behind the Black Tie Gala, thank you for having me. Can we give it up one more time for these incredible volunteers who make tonight happen? It's great to be back in Springfield. The last time I was here was over 10 years ago. Thank you, Keels. In a former life, long before politics and gay rights, when I was coming through here on the national tour of a couple different Broadway shows. This is a big gay dinner, so I imagine we have some show tune fans. So you know just how much the theater can mean to you, especially when you feel like an outsider. I grew up in South Florida, a great place to be a gay kid, and I remember meeting all of these incredible older LGBT people who had lived the life in New York and around the country, who had lost partners and friends to HIV and AIDS, and who had been on the journey. They took me under their wing and said, "Hey kid, here's what I wish someone would have told me at your age. You have a freedom now to do what we never got to do as kids, and don't you dare waste it." And so to the charities here that are working with our LGBT youth, thank you. You may never meet all the young people whose lives you save, but my God, you are saving lives every single day. So to me, I am so lucky that my day job and my gay job are the same thing, that I get to do this for a living. To me, being an advocate means using your platform to make a difference. We each have a unique platform, and when I came out, I was given the gift of a new one, to make a difference by living out loud authentically, to push LGBT inclusion wherever I go. My life, in the moment I came out, switched from being black and white to full color. Now, don't you tell me The Wizard of Oz is not a big gay metaphor. And the world is now getting the best of me, and it's getting the best of each and every one of you. I'm proud to have played some part in helping young people come out through my activism, and I'm just getting started. Perhaps the greatest gift that I can give now to others is to inspire them to be and to live out loud, to put our platforms to use and be more visible role models for one another, to act with intention as business leaders and community organizers, as allies, a shout out to a room full of allies who stand with our community. Because of the solidarity here, we are reaping the benefits of our differences. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, friends, we needed this dinner. I needed this dinner. What's going on in the world, in this country, against our community can feel heartbreaking. We are better than this, and I know it might seem easy to be consumed by the negativity swirling all around us, sometimes even from our own camp, but we can't let it get us down and take us off our mission. We will not let hate win. I want all of us to make a pledge today that if you are in this room, you are here to support one another. Know that no matter who you are, where you worship, the color of your skin, your gender identity, who you love, where you come from, you are welcome here. This is your black tie dinner. We are here to lift one another up, and frankly, if that's not for you, then this ain't your room. So a personal question, if you're a black tie virgin like me, put your hand up. Black tie pros, take a look around and be sure you welcome these new friends. Show them what this network is all about. Say hello and let them know why you are here, why this cause matters to you, because in a space like this, we have the chance to change the entire world, starting right here in Springfield. The diversity of life experiences in this room is what makes this cause and this night so special. The sheer number of allies, of friends, of parents, of LGBT kids, of loved ones who have gone through so much to break attendance records tonight, to break giving records tonight. You give us hope. Thank you. So, as you heard, first of all, how great a job is Bailey doing? Well, as you heard her say, I work in the intersection of the LGBT community and business at the NGLCC, and I'm here to tell you something that you probably already know, but it never hurts to reinforce. Money talks. And now, more than ever, the private sector is listening to the collective voice of the LGBT community. In so many ways, our dollar is as strong as our vote at the ballot box. We have fought so hard to secure our rights in the name of equality, but our true equity at the table is what we choose to do with our buying power and the strength of our businesses. We have the ability, red or blue, to use green as the capital that moves our community toward full inclusion for all. The power of the LGBT and allied dollar is becoming more visible every single day. You probably remember when you went shopping this year, there were some rainbow Listerine bottles, and that's just one of the many things we see every year that are in support of our community. But 2 decades ago, just slapping a rainbow on a liquor bottle was enough for that brand to say, we're inclusive. But we know we expect more from those companies who expect our loyalty. In 2017 alone, the LGBT consumer power in the United States was $917 billion. We buy a lot of stuff. And my God, we are going to hold the corporations who expect our loyalty accountable to stand up for us and stand with us in the fight for full equality. And the business case for LGBT inclusion is strong, not just at Pride, but the other 11 months out of the year. There are 364 days that aren't Pride Sunday, and it's so important that you think and act intentionally with the dollars you spend. Remember, not all chicken nuggets taste the same. Some taste like they hate you. So in looking at the program and seeing the list of sponsors here tonight, I know there are a lot of entrepreneurs and small business owners. Are you out here? I applaud you because you are the future of this country. You are the job creators, you are the innovators, you are the fighters who keep the American dream alive. And I consider myself so lucky that I get to work with business owners like you every single day. Raise your hand if you're an LGBT business owner in this room. Do you have any idea how powerful you are? if the contributed value of the 1.4 million LGBT business owners in this country were combined, we would be worth $1.7 trillion. We would be the 10th wealthiest country in the world, and what a fierce place to live. For a little perspective, we as LGBT business owners would be bigger than the economy of Australia, Canada, and South Korea combined. We'd be bigger than the economy of our friends who are listening right now in Russia. What a fabulous country we would be. LGBT businesses are so powerful because they buck the trends. Your average American small business dies around the 5-year mark. LGBT-owned businesses on average are 12 years or more old. I'm not saying we do it better, I'm just saying we do it better. And we are job creators. Just 900 LGBT businesses that we surveyed a couple years ago created 33,000 jobs in this country. And LGBT business owners and minority business owners of all kind are committed to hiring more diversity, promoting more diversity from within, and like you all see tonight, giving back. So thank you for all of that. So what can you do? Yes, you're welcome. The holidays are coming. We're gonna do some shopping. When you look at a price tag, look for the indication that that company is LGBT owned, or that the corporation you're buying from, or the airline you're flying, or the hotel you're staying in is listed on the Corporate Equality Index, because that says that money is going back into our community. We can all think and act with our wallets to ensure that businesses big and small are standing with us if we stand with them. To those of you who put your hand up as LGBT business owners, if you're not yet certified by the National LGBT Chamber of Commerce as an LGBT business enterprise, not only are you leaving money on the table for the entire Fortune 500 and city and state governments who are looking to work with you, you're not being the role model we need you to be. You're a job creator, you're an innovator, you are part of the future of the American economy, and we need to see you. So, thank you. So I ask you to use the community's trillion-dollar clout to make a difference, to support your community when you shop, seek out those LGBT-owned startups when you invest, and stand by those who stand with us. When our community is economically strong, we have the strength to win. And on that note, I want to make a promise and a pledge to all of you here that you can count on me as a friend and as a lobbyist to work with you to ensure that we get sexual orientation and gender identity protections passed in Springfield, that no one is ever left out, and that we bring business to help make that case and get it done. Are you with me? So a last thought or two before I get off the stage and you can get back to drinking and raising money for these incredible charities. I want you to think about the energy that we felt in this room, the support for one another, the courageous stories and the heartbreak that have been turned into triumph. Look around this room and the power of solidarity right here in Missouri and in the network that you have built. These people all around you will sustain you through the darkness and will celebrate with you in the light. If you are here tonight, you are something bigger, you are part of something bigger than yourself, and for that and your time and your energy, we are all eternally grateful. Together in this room, we are men and women, African American, Hispanic, and Asian and Native American. We are Christians and Muslims and Jews and Buddhists and Hindus. We are LGBT and allied. We are young and old. And most importantly, we are united behind the goals of the Black Tie Dinner, the charities they stand for, and the power of our community. In just a few moments, you're going to be asked to pass that hat and help do your part to raise some funds, to donate, to help the incredible organizations that the Black Tie Dinner has supported thus far and will always support in the future. I didn't bring any cash with me because I just came in from the city, but you better believe it's my privilege to pledge right here and now $500, and I hope you'll join me. My organization's going to stand with us and pledge even more. So I leave you, as I try to do with every speech that I give, with the words of the great LGBT anthropologist and writer Margaret Mead. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world, because indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. So to this room of thoughtful, committed Missourians, I say thank you for welcoming me into your city. I hope to be back as we fight to make some big change here in the state and around the country. Thanks for what you do. Thanks for standing up when it matters most. And now let's have a fantastic rest of the evening. Good night, and have a great black tie dinner.